and welcome back to the a.cre University Deep Dive series. Today we're looking at the Fighting Irish, and we want to thank Patricia, Corey Diaz, and Lily Keegan for helping us out today. Thanks for hopping on, guys.
Looking forward to it. Thanks for having us.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Well, so for those of you who may not have seen these series before, it's really about putting ourselves in your shoes. Students, obviously, they're looking at various schools, particularly when it comes to real estate, and they want to know what it's really like through the lens of students like you. So it's really great just to get a, real personal perspective on what it's like going to the University of Notre Dame and getting into the real estate field. So I guess my question is when someone says they are studying commercial real estate at Notre Dame, what does that really mean? I mean, what structure is that? What does that look like at Notre Dame?
Yeah, so basically, you are part of this minor. Real estate's a minor at Notre Dame. We are the biggest minor on campus, and we're the fastest growing one. It means you participate in 15 credits. Currently, the curriculum is one basis of fundamentals for real estate, a real estate finance class, and then 9 electives. And one of those has to be a non-business elective.
Yeah, and I
Okay.
think one really cool part about Notre Dame real estate is it's not exclusively just the finance side. Notre Dame does a really incredible job of giving you access to curriculum that is touching all parts of real estate. So, I mean, I'm registering for classes for next semester, and I mean, just to name a few of the courses, I'm looking at the future of farmland in real estate, AI's disruption in the real estate markets, affordable housing. So, like, rather than just looking at the finance side, I've taken a real estate investments class. I'm in real estate capital markets with Patricia right now. We get that access to placemaking and how real estate's affecting the broader economy and real estate on just every single level rather than just the finance side, which I think is really unique to Notre Dame.
Yeah, it sounds like there's a lot of different niches within real estate that you guys have exposure to rather than just some of these, some schools might have kind of just a blanket real estate finance course. And it sounds like there's a lot of opportunities. So are a lot of these sort of on the elective side of things where you get to pick and choose what you want to try out?
Yes, everybody has to go through the same one real estate finance, real estate fundamentals, and then I've taken development, economics of housing, which is affordable housing, and capital markets with Lily. But everybody can take any path they want. We have a church properties class, which is like a different outlook that you don't think about in real estate.
Did you say church properties?
Church properties.
Fascinating. Okay. That's new to me. That's interesting.
Um,
Very
It
Notre
makes sense
Dame.
being at Notre Dame too,
yeah.
right?
Yes, we actually have a whole initiative here at Notre Dame called like the Church Properties Initiative.
Okay. Tell us real quick, what is that like?
I'm personally not involved. If you want to touch on that, if you know more than me.
Patricia, do you know it all?
I don't know at all,
If you
unfortunately.
don't, that's
But
fine, but it sounds
it's
interesting.
about just we have this awesome lead, and she basically just tells us about just placemaking and like what the church owns a bunch of real estate. So what do they do with that real estate? And that's just like
Right.
one deep dive about it.
I mean, it's one of the largest holders of real estate, in the country. So that makes a lot of sense. How big are most of your classes, would you say?
I would say it's about 25 students in most electives. The fundamentals is a bigger course, but they're divided into sections, so pretty
Okay.
small.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I mean, sometimes some schools might have, 100 plus people in one class. So that's nice. So what's the relationship with the professors? How involved are they with you guys? And are you able to get some real counsel from them?
Yeah, I mean, personally, I've had really great experiences with all of my professors. They're all very open to, talking through coursework with you during office hours and even just talking real estate with you on the side. I mean, my one professor, Professor Marco Giacoletti, I had him last semester for real estate valuation investment. And, after that course, I was really excited about some of the research he was doing. So I went ahead and said like, hey, like, would I be able to, help you with your research? And he was like, yeah, that sounds good. I wasn't really planning on having a research assistant, but now I'm helping him with that. And, we have conversations about real estate, which I think is so awesome. And yeah, I think overarching my experience here, every professor is so excited to be here to teach you and are really receptive and, having conversations outside of class.
That's awesome. Awesome. Patricia?
Yeah, I would say my real estate law professor, obviously being a lawyer, he just gave us a different perspective and he was just so interested in learning about all of us. And I went to his office hours to talk about not even real estate, just like talk more about him. And he was just like the nicest, most invested person. And he like
Mhm.
didn't couldn't figure out how to make the Zoom invite calendar thing, and he just gave me his phone and he would call me. It's they're very interested in the students, and they're also Notre Dame has like this big like kind of like network, and everybody like loves Notre Dame. They all love the students, so it's really nice.
That's great. That's great to have. It's nice to know that you have sort of a real kind of a mentor to go to who's not going to brush you off, it seems like. Where are most of your classmates? Like, where are they going when they graduate? What region do they typically move to? Do they stay nearby? Any ideas?
I'm a senior, so most of my friends that are in real estate are going either New York, Chicago,
Yep.
or Sunbelt region,
Okay.
hotspots. I know people working at Ares, a.cre, at the bank's invest real estate sites, JLL and such.
Yep. Okay. That makes sense. So all over the place, really.
Yes.
So big question everyone has, and I think you probably know where I'm going with on this, but AI. How is AI being used? Are you using AI with anything? Are you using it in your coursework at all? Have the professors started discussing it at all on their end?
Yeah, I think that Notre Dame's definitely being very progressive with AI and how it's shaping our education. I know next semester there's a really cool finance elective for looking at how AI is being used in finance and how you can leverage it. I'm currently actually in a class. Obviously, this isn't real estate related, but as a part of, being a Notre Dame student, we take a writing intensive course, and my course is Writing in the Age of AI. So I've had the opportunity to learn about, how these tools are working, just the ethical implications behind
Yep.
AI. So that's been really cool. And I think even too, in my real estate classes, AI always comes up because it's just something you can't not talk about. And I guess in my real estate capital markets class, he was talking to us about how AI is being used in these valuation models, which was really, really cool to learn about.
That's great to hear because it obviously, being out there in the world, it's impacting everything in our business. And I'm sure a lot of students are thinking to themselves, how am I going to utilize this? Patricia, anything different on your end?
Just to add, I'm also in the same real estate capital markets class. Our professor just warned us about how productive AI can be, but also the issues with it. So, like in
Yep.
automated systems, like they're not physically there; they miss stuff that the actual humans
Yep.
are able to catch. So, just the conversation lately has been just being wary of how you can leverage it, but also notice that in the end, you need people to do real estate.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, it's, something we talk about a lot, and just still proofreading your work and not relying on it 100%. But it's really nice to hear that Notre Dame's pretty progressive in that front. I think that's very, very, very important. Um, well, I guess a question I have for you guys here is, if you look back on your experience studying real estate at Notre Dame, is there one particular class or one particular event or an interview or any experience that you've had that has had a dramatic impact at all for you?
Yeah, so I would say for me, my sophomore year, I went on a real estate trek to New York with the Fire Institute, so the Fitzgerald Institute for Real Estate here, um, and it was just an opportunity that cemented the idea that I wanted to go into real estate. I remember talking to our group leader, Gino Acosta, and asking him like, "What's a good opportunity? What's a good company that I should be looking to?" And he said, "You should look into JLL. given your aptitude. And that's where I ended up doing my internship. And they just provided such good people to talk to that are alumni or friends of alumni, and the network just made its magic. And I think that just was like the turning point, because given that finance is my major, but real estate is my minor, I just
Sure.
decided that I was going to go with my minor for
Well,
my
sometimes the hardest part is just getting in the door. So it sounds like the university is actually kind of helping you literally get in the door.
absolutely, yes.
Got it. Okay. Lily,
Yeah,
what about you?
I think for me, definitely just my entire career discernment and recruiting process that has definitely been like pivotal for me. And I cannot thank the people here at Notre Dame enough for helping me through that. I didn't realize that I was even interested in pursuing a real estate career until my, like January of my sophomore year. And when I decided that, I went to Ross, who is our career directors here, and I was like, I might be interested, but I don't really know. And he connected with me with a ton of Notre Dame alum. And through those conversations, one person in particular in real estate asset management, she sparked my excitement for that career. Never had I, heard a career that I was so excited about. So I'm so grateful that, I was connected with her through the Career Center here. And throughout my whole process, through interviews, through just the entire discernment process, Notre Dame has had my back. To go back to the career discernment process, they had me take a personality test to see what types of careers in real estate might align best with my skill sets.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's something that they offer to all the students in the program, which I think is incredible. And
Guys, that's awesome. That
yeah,
is so cool because it's such a big field. You can do so many things in real estate, and to be able to hone in on a niche is like
no,
crucial.
for sure. And I think it was so cool to me because before I'd taken that personality test, I had gained this excitement about real estate asset management. And then I took the test and it said something that you might like is real estate
Real
asset
estate asset
management.
management.
Yeah, so I thought that was pretty awesome.
I love that. But Patricia, you took the same test or?
I did not take the test. That's part of our Fire Ignite pillars. That's just a new curriculum they're moving in. And
Okay,
since I'm a senior, I kind of.
got it. Is there a particular course that was your absolute favorite course?
Real estate law for me, just because
Okay,
of the
sounds like
professor.
it. Yeah. Okay. Lily?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with my real estate valuation and investment course that I took last semester. It was just really awesome to see kind of what I'm gonna be doing in the future as I'm interning in real estate private equity this summer, and it really expanded my knowledge. And then I think the really cool thing that we did at the end of the semester was two projects, one being a group project where we got to look into a really niche real estate investment and make an investor's pitch for that. My group looked into early education centers, which was definitely real estate I had never looked into. And we were doing the research, going in CoStar, building out a model, and creating the entire investment pitch for our class. And then our individual project was finding a real estate investment. And I got to look into a really fascinating office property in New York City, again, using CoStar, building out the entire model. So it really felt like I was getting like that hands-on experience. So yeah, I really enjoyed that class.
That's awesome. It's so cool you have all those resources and you're getting, I mean, those are all actual practical cases that you might actually end up doing. So that's super cool. Well, Lily, Patricia, it wasn't hard. We did it. Thanks for taking the time to hop on, and I wish you guys the best of luck.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right, cool. Take care.
Perfect. Thanks for
Thank
having
you.
us.
Have a good one.
Bye.